stuff on the browser, you can actually verify that what you want to do. You can actually run it there itself, and then if you wanted to record it, you can record it. So one of the things that you can do is you mouse over something, let's say the first one, and then add assert statement. Okay? So I click on the assert button here. That is going to generate me a couple of assert statements, likely probable assert statements that would do. So the first one is actually checking that a particular element exists, and that if it's a given, then you may ignore it. But the second one actually says that it's assert equal, the value is a, and match it with text box statement value. Okay? Now let us look at this one. So I test if it says something else. So it says assertion failed, expected A, and the actual is A. So it's the same as the way you would do a unit test. Now, whatever you do on the actual browser is automatically recorded. Whatever you do on the controller is an explicit action where you may or may not choose to actually add it to that particular script. So let us say that I actually add this assert equal to my script. So I just say right now the script is like this. So I do append the script, and it's on. Now the thing is, your recording is fine, right? So you may want to see that response. Okay, let's say that at this point, let me go back to the start point and then stop this point. Okay. Now I'm going to play back. I'm going to choose the script and then set it. Okay. What that set means is that I'm saying that okay, from now on I'm loading this script to be loaded to be executed for this particular page. So you notice that there is a start URL specified here. That start URL is so that you can point it right now to the local host, but once you have developed this, you want to point it to your staging server, put in the staging server's name, and then you can point it back. So I set it and then play. Right? Done. Success. Now I can view the logs. See what has gone through. So these are lines and the assertions are marked. And you will actually click on any of these. So this is what is a script which looks like this is not really appreciated by programmers. The reason is that unless you can make it into a function which can be parameterized with variables, it's not usable. So what you do is make a function of this. So I'm going to call overhead and then execute this. Now let's set it. Right? Let me view the logs now. It's going to show me the same steps that were taken to actually execute this. But this does not really, if there was an error in the script, pinpointing it in the actual script would be tough because this is just showing you the steps that are executed, but the script itself is really different. So if you click on something, like any of these lines, it takes you to that line which in the script which actually originated that particular script. So when you have an error, it's easy to pinpoint between these things. Now, let us say that you actually want to parameterize this. So what I will do is step that executed had the value of it already. So if I click this, you will already know what it did at that time. So you may not actually have to flounder as to what the variable's value was at that time. So it takes you there. Now let me have a failing test. failing test can be of two types. One is an assertion failure, and one is an actual script failure wherein there is an error. Right? Now, a script would fail if it cannot find a particular element code. Okay? So, if, let's say that instead of text box T1, here I put T1. Okay? Now, it should not be able to find T1. And for all you know, since that particular element is not there, the rest of the script should not be executed. Okay? So what it is trying to do is kind of, since the browser is a quirky thing and you have an Ajax-based thing or like something loading in an iframe which is then going to modify the DOM, it waits and tries it a couple of more times, 4 more times, before it actually says that it's a failure. So it keeps trying. Then look at the log and see that it shows you that set value this, there was an error, and it shows you the start page that the browser gives you. Firefox gives you a fairly detailed start page, while IE doesn't. So you can see from this that there's an error. Now this failed and it stopped the script. Let's have an assertion failure here as well. Let's say that I change this to again tried a few times for the incorrect value thing. Then so it says the assertion failure accepted this. So this is the basic of how you actually go about an application code. Now but that itself is not useful to you unless you can really automate it. Hands off this if you want to actually see whether the application is the way we had used it was to actually have cruise control continuous integration system run. That would actually fire an AND target, and that AND target will actually run all the Sahi tests that were part of the suite, and then like based on that it will pass up variables.